Oh, alright there. Balsamic vinegar. Or balsamic onion and mature cheddar quiche. Deluxe. 420 gram. Normally £3. Hang on. £3 9 there. From Lidl. There's an old reduction on the £3 9 reduced to £1.24. Obviously, there's 1 day's date left on it. Not an issue at that price. This is a £3 9 Deluxe quiche. 60% off because there's 1 day left on it. 420 gram. Let's have a look at the back there. There's the old nitrogen. And the old ingredients there. Mature cheddar cheese, West Country cheddar, cheese and onion combined with egg custard, and a short crust pastry case there, topped with balsamic onion chutney. Yeah, not very thick, It's a bit thin, this quiche. It's just come out of the old air fryer. I've had it in air fryer. There. We'll get tape measure. That tape measure there. Here it is, look. Old tape measure. Some idea of size there. A bit of an issue getting it out of air fryer. 19 centimetres. That depth is 2 centimetres. I had to use the old tray on top of it and flip it back out, otherwise it disintegrated. Right, what we're going to do here, put that box there, we're going to just cut it in half. I like my quiche. I do like a good quiche. Yes, a bit of onion there. It's a bit sloppy. Now, how long's it been? What there? Just move a bit of this out of the way. Put this back on tray. Put it on tray there. See how sloppy it is. Remember, this is a deluxe version. It's £3 9 for 429 grams. And like what I was saying, I don't like my quiche. Let's just measure that again there. Yeah, we can now see it's under 2 centimetres. My eyes are telling me just do a 1.4 centimetre. You have a good look now. It's been in air fryer for about 18 minutes. Nice low heat there. Didn't want to burn it. You see how thick that pastry is at the bottom? Quiche is all about that egg, onion, or whatever, but it's got to be full of egg. Looks to me very... Get it right there. Hey, look at that zoomer. She's working today, alright. Yeah, it's a bit soggy on base, but it has been in air fryer, and I don't put it in tray because that it won't cook base if I do. Simple as that. But it did fill the old air fryer up. Right, let's have a look. Oh, bit of light on it. Yeah, it's very moist base there. It's not smelling of it, I'll tell you that, but it's thin. That's what I'm getting at here. If you look at that there, you can clearly see it's about the same depth as pastry, the egg. The quiche is all about the egg. Let's have a taste. The first thing that hits is this balsamic vinegar at top, which is nice and sweet. Then as soon as that's finished, it's that soggy base kicks straight in there. Very soggy base. Try a bit more. I'll tell you what, it's sweet as well. Nope, I didn't expect that. It's actually sweet. I'm assuming that's coming from pastry, so if I tap this pastry at this side here, got a bit of dry pastry here. Let's have a bit more. Just going to try a bit more of that dried pastry inside here. Have a good taste of this pastry, because it's soggy in the middle there. Yeah. It's a dry pastry, which you'd expect, but it's not sweet at all. I thought that sugar I'm getting was coming out of that pastry, but it isn't. Which means, sorry boy, it's coming out of this onion. Let's try this onion. I'll tell you what, that onion's lovely. That was just an onion on its own there. It's not coming out of that. The sugar. Oh yeah. Very stodgy. But I'm getting egg now. The egg's coming through. Unfortunately, it's not very thick. You really want a nice thick quiche when you have a quiche. Stodgy on base there. There's no sweetness at all to that pastry. It's dry. It's the bang average pastry with no sweetness at all. You don't want sugar. But I tasted it somewhere. It must have been in that balsamic vinegar. The top. Dry, stodgy. There is not enough egg. There is not enough egg, and I'll say it again. There is not enough egg. When you buy a quiche, you want the depth. I mean, it just has to be a bit more. Dry and stodgy. Remember this. It's only had 1 day's date on it. But that don't get away from the fact that there's no, I mean, that onion top's lovely, I must say it. Sweet onion there, lovely onion. But the base, there's no egg in it. You're really struggling to taste that egg. You see how sloppy it is. But I have had it in air fryer. Maybe a bit longer in air fryer. But it is soggy. And it is £3.9. Let's have a bite of this one here. That onion. That balsamic vinegar onion is absolutely glorious. I like that. And it is sweet. That's where sweet's coming from. It is lacking in egg. The base is soggy there. And I did have it out of case, as I said before. So it should have cooked it through. Or if you cook it for a bit longer. That's alright for me cooking wise. Just that base. That base is the issue. It's very soft. The good thing about this is that balsamic vinegar onion. Very nice. I like that a lot. But £3.9 remember here. With no filling at all. I'm not going to even say there's a filling in that. Knocking camera all over here. You can see how thin it is. Really soggy on base. The pastry is just as thick as the old quiche in centre. That balsamic vinegar onion topping is absolutely lovely, nice and sweet, no sweetness to pastry. Would I pay £3.9 for this? No, I wouldn't. I'd pay £2.50 for the Sainsbury's one I did a review of the other day. They're normally £3, but when they do discount, they're £2.50. Now that is a lovely herby quiche, really nice. And it's got depth on the old levels here. There's no depth there. It's pastry in a bit of... It's not full egg. It says custard on back, doesn't it? Might be just what that is. Egg custard. Yeah, I wouldn't pay £3.9. I'd pay £1.9 for it. For a change from the old Sainsbury's one. Well, that'd be about it. Deluxe, it should have some depth to that quiche. And there just isn't none there. It's all about that balsamic vinegar and onion. Absolutely glorious. That is the savour on this quiche. And when I hear this, Well, I paid £1.09 for it now. Well, £1.24 I should say. 1 day's left on date from £3.9. It's not a £3.9 quiche. As I just said, I'd get a Sainsbury's one for £2.50 when it's on offer in there. That's worth the money. Good cheese. I'm going to give this sloppy. It's not deluxe. It's never been deluxe. I'm just going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10. And that's for these lovely balsamic vinegar onions on top. The rest of it's non-existent and slop. Right, cheerio thee.